Well, look at me, look at me, look at me. See all the red? All that red left over from yesterday. Got, as you can see, got me a little bit of sun. I think this will probably peel in the next day or so. I forgot to put sunscreen on or a hat or something, but you know, it was an interesting day. Got a lot of good interviews, a lot of good video. Got to meet a lot of subscribers that many of them were local. Some of them drove in from as far away as San Antonio and Corpus Christi. I think there were a couple. Oh yes, there were some that even came from Oklahoma to attend this event. It was good. It was really good. Didn't have quite as many people turn out as I expected, but it was fine. It was fine, and luckily, thankfully, there were no big issues, no major issues. I'm happy for that. But something else that I want to bring up here is something that's developing up here in Texas, and of course, this has been going on for a while. There are a couple of auditors up there that are a little aggressive. I'll be the first one to admit that they don't do things my way, but then again, nobody's ever said my way was the right way. I don't, maybe there is no right way. I just know what works for me, and that's what I go with. So these guys are a little more aggressive, a little more vocal than I would typically be. However, that being said, what is occurring, what's happening to them is bull, and we'll leave it at that. One of them just got out of jail. They were both arrested day before yesterday, I believe it was. And one of them just got out of jail, and he has done an update video. And I want to share that video with you because it is disturbing. It really is disturbing at what's being done to these guys. So I'm going to play that real quick, or a portion of it for you. I ask you just bear with me and listen to what this guy's saying, and then I'll be back in a minute.
Welcome to the stream. I'll wait till a couple more people get in before I give you guys an update of what's going on. Let's see if I get this live chat going. So I'm not seeing my live chat, but okay. So let me give you guys an update. So me and Bullyback got arrested we got arrested on Friday. And I don't know where the hell my live chat is. What is going on? I don't know where the hell is this live chat. Somebody type something in the chat for me and see if it pulls up, because I'm not seeing my live chat. Still not saying it. Anyways, so let me give you guys an update. So me and Bullyback got arrested on Friday. So the charges initially were, thank you, sweetheart. Oh, there's my live chat. Okay, so my wife got it. For some reason, I'm not seeing it on my live feed. Okay, so me and Bully got arrested Friday. We didn't do any audits that day. Friday, we went to the post office and did one audit there, but we didn't do any traffic stops or anything like that. You guys saw Bully's live feed. If you haven't seen Bully's live feed, then go watch the live feed from Friday. In my opinion, things got out of hand, and I think that's what pushed the officers or the chief to press the charges that they did. So we both got arrested for what's up, Rice Krispie? What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, everybody? I can't see my chat on here, so I'm looking over here on my wife's phone. She was nice enough to bring it up to me. So we both got arrested for interference, even though we didn't do any traffic stops that day. We got arrested for interference. I did get a letter in the mail from Belton, City of Belton, stating that if we don't stop our First Amendment audits, that they're going to arrest us under Penal Code 3815. Okay, that's what I got at my front door, certified mail, a letter stating that if we don't stop, that they're gonna arrest us. Okay, Bully got one, I got one. All right, we went to the post office, we did our audit. We went to if you guys watched the live stream, and then we went to go fill up in gas, and then all of a sudden, 5 to 8 cars just swarm us at the gas station. I was quick enough to grab my camera and start it. I didn't get it. I was trying to go live. I couldn't get it fast enough. By the time the officer grabbed my phone out of my hand and then put me in cuffs, and then put Bully in cuffs as well. So they took us to jail on warrants that we had. They took us to jail on warrants that we had for interference. So we got there Friday night to the jail, Bell County Jail, and then come to find out, they put us on a 48-hour hold. So we were on a 48-hour hold for other charges that they were trying to press against us. They tried to press terroristic threat on Bully, and then they tried to press retaliation on me. Okay, well, we saw the judge earlier today around 2 o'clock, and they dismissed the felony charge for me and gave me a lesser charge of harassment, Class B, along with the Class B misdemeanor of interference. They gave Bully, they retracted the terroristic threat for Bully, and they ended up giving him a charge of retaliation. And Bully got retaliation and harassment, and he got interference. And Bully is sitting right now at $100,000 bond. So Bully's, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to go about. I got to try and figure out how to get this guy out. $100,000, 10% of that is 10 grand. So, come Monday morning, I'm going to be working on getting me a lawyer for my case, for my 2 misdemeanors. Because to be honest with you, man, they charged us on some trumped up bullshit. So now I'm going to try and I'm going to work and try to get Bully out. That's what I got to figure out, how I'm going to get this man out, man. I don't know. I'm going to try and figure it out. But he's on $100,000 bond. He's got 3 charges, interference, retaliation, which is the $100,000 bond, and then the harassment, which is a Class B misdemeanor. So 2 Class B misdemeanors and 1 felony, 3rd-degree felony, which is the $100,000. So I'm gonna do the best that I can to get Bully out. I'm gonna try and figure out what I can do. All
right, I'm gonna stop it right there, and there will be a link as soon as I can get over here. I'll put a link to that full video in the description. So what is occurring here is that the city of Belton, the cops in the city of Belton, don't like dealing with these guys. They don't like them. One of them is a bit on the foul-mouthed side, and he's honest about it. And they are very aggressive towards people that challenge them, and that includes citizens. So they haven't made any friends. But this whole retaliation charge is bull. It is a go-to for cops when they need some kind of felony charge, and you said something to them about, I'm going to get you fired, or you say something stupid, when you're angry or whatever. And I'm postulating here, okay? I haven't seen the charging documents yet because they just got charged. But even at that, $100,000 bond. Think about that for a minute. They don't put those kind of bonds on people who commit murder. All right? So we're going to dig into this judge, and I'm sure we're going to find that he's in the pocket of the police unions, and and that's really what this is all about. They just trumped up whatever charge they could, and harassment and interfering are 2 of the police's favorite contempt of cop charges. They know these guys. All they had to do is pick up the phone and say, "Hey guys, we got warrants for your arrest. These guys would have been in the police station to surrender. Instead, they go after them violently and arrest them violently so that they can show them who's got the power. And what they're going to get is a whole lot of digging from people doing open records requests that are trying to figure out what's going on. We're going to get memos. And, you know, the new tactic, and this started up north, and the police unions, the Fraternal Order of Police, came up with it for dealing with auditors, is that you charge them with anything, jaywalking, whatever, because it's going to cost them time, it's going to cost them money, it's going to cost them time away from work. See, that's what it's all about. Cost them as much as you possibly can, because most of them can't afford to sue you when your charges get dropped or whatever. They can't afford to sue you. And that has been the MO of these crooked cops now for a couple years. And we're seeing it a lot more as time goes on. Where they screwed up with me is I can sue. You know, I'm not broke, and that is quickly becoming a problem for these people, and they're going to learn real quick to leave me alone. Deer Park, LaPorte are just a start. But you know, these guys in a small town, the cops do what they want. And it's a lot of older people in that area who are, you know, who think that the police are the good guys, and will overlook, you know, tyranny and abuse as long as it's happening to somebody they don't like, and that's just not acceptable in any case. So I will, like I said, give me a few minutes as this wraps up. I will get a link to the full video so that you guys can go over there and check it out. You can also go look at their audit videos. I will warn you, some of them contain some strong language. And again, they are a bit aggressive, especially towards citizens, a lot more aggressive towards citizens than I think is appropriate. However, that doesn't mean it's wrong. So look at it, judge for yourself. And let's see if we can't arrange some phone calls to the district attorney and our police department and our judge to get a reasonable bond set for this guy so that he can be out of jail. And I think I may look into whoever gave me the super chat there, thank you. I may be looking at making a trip up to Belton for a visit. I hear it's nice this time of year. You know, but I get up there, I'm going to be so far up these guys' asses that they're going to think they need an enema. Anyhow, all right. So you guys had a good rally. They probably had I don't know, it's hard to count, but somewhere between 150 and 200 cops, state police, Pasadena police, and Deer Park police. Pasadena, Harris County Sheriff's Department. Pasadena and the Sheriff's Department were there as they have SWAT teams, and Homeland Security, the FBI were there. The city leaders let the union know that if anybody showed up and caused problems, whoever they were related to might be terminated. So we didn't have any problems. Thankfully, we didn't want any problems. We're just there. And everybody was saying this is you know, all the bootlickers. Oh, it's going to be an anti-cop rally. It's going to be an anti-cop rally. Well, guys, if you watch the live feeds on Patrick's channels or any of the others that were live, you see there wasn't anti-cop rhetoric wasn't in play. It wasn't there. Okay? You know, basically we back the good guys and we don't back the bad guys. And, you know, if you back the good guys, if you back the blue, then you shouldn't have an issue with me. You should not have an issue with me. Because I have no issue with good cops. I have an issue with bad cops. And, you know, unfortunately, that makes me the enemy of the police union because they're not interested in protecting the good guys. they're protected and they're interested in protecting their union buddies, and that's an issue, and it should be an issue. If you back the blue, that should be an issue for you too. I'm going to publish some interviews that I've done with people in the community, and we have determined we're putting together a roadmap. We've determined what we need to do to affect change in LaPorte, and these groups are going to start working in that direction. Just, by and large, you just got to get rid of the old, fat, rich guys on city council and the mayor's office. These rich guys that all they do is, if you watch their city council meetings, there's only one posted, and that's the one where I got arrested. They don't post the rest of them for some reason, and that's fine. The one that I went to and got arrested is a perfect example of what's wrong in LaPorte and why they are disconnected from, most of the members of the community, because all they did at the start of that meeting was stand around and pat each other on the back and, oh, our city is so great, our police are so good and great, and we're all so good and great. They're not in touch with the people who really live there. All they know is their rich buddies, and all of those people, because the poor people are too busy at work to come to the city council meeting. And that's part of the problem that we're going to address. But by and large, it was a good event. I got to meet a lot of people, and enjoyed it very much. And I'm happy that it ended without any arrests. I do know that there was a police officer injured inside the police station. What I'm hearing, and this is not verified fact, but apparently there was an accidental discharge and some bullet fragments struck this guy. Unverified, but it is verified that the medics came for an injured police officer in the station. Like I said, it was a good event, and I'm glad that nobody showed up to disrupt it. We did have one guy show up that is from the area that was in opposition to us. He showed up, and he came and actually walked up and spoke to me and said, I'm here because I backed the blue, and we're, our police, blah, blah, blah. And so I talked to him and had a long chat with him. And he was surprised to find out that I'm actually pro-police. And we had a very good conversation. And basically what he said was that all he was seeing on Facebook is that I was this big anti-cop, anti-government, sovereign citizen kind of guy. And he was surprised when he realized that that's absolutely not true. So, it was an interesting event. But like I said, I'm not going to tie you guys up. I got things to do, and I know you do as well. But I'll put a link to the this guy's video, and I hope you get over there and take a look. I will also get contact information for you so that you guys can call the appropriate people if you wish to do so, because according to the First Amendment, you have a right to seek redress from your government, and I encourage people to do that when it's appropriate. And in this particular instance, I believe that it is. I have attempted to contact the district attorney's office because they were holding these guys without charges, and could not get anything from them. The police department would not give me any information either. And it is always a problem when you hold somebody in jail and you don't even know what you're charging them with. How does that even happen? It's these judges that just rubber stamp any warrant the police put in front of them. These guys were arrested on what's called a pocket warrant. So the police get this warrant. It doesn't show up in the system. They carry it around in their pocket till they're ready to arrest you. These warrants, these are like no-knock warrants. They should not exist. They should not exist except in extreme circumstances. And this is not an extreme circumstance where you would need a warrant like that. So thanks for watching, guys. I I'm going to get some videos up over the next couple of days from the rally, and got some other stuff coming as well. I hope you'll take a minute out of your time to watch when you have a minute. I appreciate you guys looking at this guy's video, and you know, I hope things work out well for him. I've got a call in for him, waiting to get back in touch with him so that I can maybe give him some guidance and assist him as best I can.